Before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honor to my apostle, elders, great millstone of well. Peace and salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This your brother Tazma Debar coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, and through the spirit wanting to do a real brief lesson going into how America is spiritually Babylon, man. How America has the same parallels as Babylon in the scriptures, that Esau, Edom, is the king of Babylon here in the latter days, man. And I'm going to just play this clip, apparatus out, Lord willing. This lesson is edifying. I'm not going to make it too long, but just showing you how, hey, everything is spiritual, man. Everything is spiritual. And you can see it the way the way the Most High put the spirit on this devil to set this thing up. And before I play this is the Copyright Act of the Fair Use Copyright Act disclaimer of Section 107 of the Act of 1976. I want to say Copyright Act of 1976, Section 107, fair use. I'm not using this for any educational. I'm not using this for any monetary.
Hell's Kitchen, the Most High.
I'm using this for educational purposes only. Salakia.
Good evening, godless sodomites. Kneel before your God, Babylon! Making me the highest paid megalomaniacal boy king in all of Babylon!
You see, if you go and visit the very home of the Oscars where they hold it each year, you can see a plaque on the wall that says the Babylonian Court. The camera shows you the stage and you see an unmistakable Tower of Babel embedded into the design. Outside of the Kodak Theater, you have the gates to Ishtar, and you have Babylonian gods put on the outside of the gates. They have the exact elephants. They have the same exact gate of Ishtar. They have the same exact Babylonian gods over the top of the gates.
A lot of people come up here and they thank Jesus for this award. I want you to know that no one had less to do with this award than Jesus. He didn't help me a bit. So all I can say is, suck it, Jesus. This award is my God now.
I'm thankful to the Oscar gods.
The other names of the gentlemen are all gods as far as the category concerned.
When you get this little golden statue, you become a star. In the Egyptian culture, they also had a little statue that represented the god Ptah. And see, when an Egyptian king died, it was believed that his spirit went into the belt of Orion, and he then became a star. Up until 1999, the Oscars was held at a building called the Shrine, which was founded by William Florence and Walter Fleming, two high-ranking Scottish Rite Freemasons. Hollywood has long been interested in Freemasonry. Gene Autry, John Wayne, Nat King Cole, Duke Ellington, C.C. DeMille, Clark Gable, Walt Disney, Oliver Hardy, you name it, the list goes on. Many celebrities have come out and admitted their connection to Freemasonry. You can see the checkered floor, you can see the archways, you can see the sun motif in the background. All of these are letting you know exactly who owns this organization.
And that's who? Esau Edom. He's the one in power right now. He's the king of Babylon. Real quick, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 137. Book of Psalms, chapter 137, and verse 7. It says, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation of." And this is talking about Esau Edom coming against the Israelites when we was going, getting out of the Egyptian persecution. And it says, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed." Who's the daughter of Babylon? That's the question you have to ask, man. Who's the daughter of Babylon? America. America has taken on the same customs of ancient Babylon, man. This is why, as you was watching the video, they had the same parallels and same gods and same structures that they have set up to make this, Babylon the Great, man. It says, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be who rewardeth thee as thou hast served us." It says, and that's because at the end of the day, it said, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us, man, because the Most High has a special judgment for Babylon the Great, man. And the Israelites are in hell right now in captivity in Babylon the Great, man. Under the same authority that we was in the ancient world, man. But this is spiritual Babylon. This is spiritual Babylon, man. Real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 50. Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse, let me see. Verse 9, it says, for lo, I will rise up and cause, it says, for lo, I will rise and cause to come up against the Babylon and assemble of a great nations from the north country. And that's speaking on the north country, Russia, and other nations coming together to come against who? America. It says, and they shall set themselves array against her. And that's what you see in military joint drills. They're getting ready to go against who? Babylon the Great. And it says, from thence thou shalt be taken, and their arrows should be as mighty experts. None shall return in vain, because the Most High is going to put the spirit on these nations to shoot missiles on Babylon. And this didn't happen to the ancient Babylon, which is Iraq. So what Babylon is it speaking about? It's speaking about America. It's speaking about America, because you can go to Iraq right now. That's ancient Babylon. You can go there right now. But this America is saying that all the nations are going to get together and assemble and shoot missiles on this place, man. That's what's coming. And it says, the Chaldea shall be spoiled, and all that spoil her shall be satisfied. Thus said the Lord. And the Chaldea is who? The Babylonians, man. The witches and warlocks. Real quick, this Isaiah chapter 47. In verse 1, it says, come down and sit in the dust. And the dust which represent confusion. That's what you're seeing right now, man. People in America are in a state of confusion, man. It says, O virgin daughter of Babylon. O virgin daughter of Babylon, because America hasn't been touched by any foreign adversaries in this land. They had civil war and things like that, but they haven't had another nation come against it. That's why this is a virgin daughter of Babylon, because why they still take on the ancient customs of Babylon. It says, sit in the ground, there is no throne. You're seeing the Lord dethrone America, dethrone Babylon. All that witchcraft and sorcery is not working anymore. It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, your witches and warlocks, man. The wizards. It says, for thou shalt be no more called tender and delicate, because this is what the Most High is doing. He's gradually dethroning America right in the midst of, man, and showing you that this is another parallel that America is spiritually Babylon, which is in the scriptures, man. That's why the scriptures call it Babylon the Great. Real quick. Let me see. It's the book of Daniel's. It's like it. Book of Revelation chapter 14, verse 18. It says, and there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she had made all nations drunk of her wine and wrath of her fornication. This speaking on America. All the nations have drunken of the wine. The wine represents the philosophies. They took on the democracy. They took on the ways and the customs of America, man. That didn't happen in ancient Babylon. That didn't happen in Iraq. It is happening now, man. How America went around and imperialized and put the colonization into the other nations and forced their ways on them with their philosophy, with the indoctrination, with this so-called, what is it called? Start with a D. Democracy, Salakia. And this is what you're seeing them. It said Babylon is fallen, and you're gradually seeing America falling, but it's going to be a great fall when the Most High put the spirit on these nations, as we read, and they're going to shoot missiles on this place, and they're going to destroy this place, man. And it says, all nations are drunk of her wine and for wrath for her fornication. All nations are spiritually have been fornicating with America, took on their philosophies and took on their customs and their ways. This is why you're seeing America's on a rapid decline, man, because the Most High is dethroning Babylon the Great, man. This is what you're seeing, man. So you have different parallels that show you that America is Babylon when you read the scriptures, man. America is spiritually Babylon, man. Real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 1:9. It says, that thing that which have been, it is which shall be, and that which is done is that what shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. So there's no new thing under the sun, man. The Most High got these same spirits back today that's worshiping these same gods, man. There's no new thing under the sun. This is spiritual Babylon, man. This is spiritual Babylon in the scriptures as you read, man. And this is nothing new under the sun. This is what was going on in Babylon, ancient Babylon, and the same customs was going on today, man. There's no new thing under the sun. And it says, is there anything whereof it may be said, yet see, this is new? It had been already of old time, which was before us. And that's what you see, man. The same gods and same customs was back in ancient Babylon. They got them right here in Babylon the Great, which is America when you read the scriptures, man. The same philosophies, the same way they go around the world and do what they do and push out this witchcraft is the same thing that was going on in Babylon the Great. What was going on in Babylon. But this is what? Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon, man. Which is what? America. If you can receive it. If you can receive it, man. And the Most High set it up that way, man, which is beautiful. Which is beautiful. This is the book of Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lay in that great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, and in which the Lord was crucified, man. So like I didn't want that one. But that's just another parallel of showing that America is spiritually Sodom and Egypt because of the same customs that was going on. That was just another parallel real quick. It's not the one I wanted. But I tell you. Bear with me. I'm trying to find it. Probably can't find it, man. I'm on time consuming right now, but just bear with me real quick. It's one more. Let's read this real quick. This is Jeremiah chapter 27, verse 21. Yeah, thus said the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel concerning the vessels that remain in the house of the Lord, and in the house of King of Judah, and in of Jerusalem, which is the two nations, Southern Kingdom and Northern Kingdom, Negro, Latino, Native Americans. It says they should be carried into Babylon, and they should be until the day that I visit them. Thus said the Lord. Then I will bring them up and restore them to this place. And that's what you see right now, because the Israelites are what? We're in Babylon, if you can receive it, man. Both tribes are in Babylon to this day. Babylon the Great, man, here in the latter days, man. Till the Lord come back and visit this place and redeem us and take us home and restore us, we are still here in Babylon the Great, man. And you still seeing these ancient customs that these so-called witches and warlocks are doing. Them same witches and Chaldeans was doing back then, they're doing today, man. This is the same thing that was going on in Babylon and the same thing that was going on in the ancient world, man. So, apparatus our Lord willing, this lesson was